1 2 testing. 1 2 1 2 testing. 1 2. 1 2 1 2 testing. 1 2 1 2 testing. All right, we're live. I'm just going to invite everybody to join me, and I will be right with you guys. All right, we're live. I'm just going to invite everybody to join. All right. I am audible. Thank you. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you very, very much, mate. All right, so we're going to wait for everybody to join us. And while we wait, hi, how are you, Kiri? Critic, I think. While we wait, I am going to delete that US dollar Mexican peso long. Well, actually, no. We're going to keep it for a while. How are you? And Leon, how are you? Colombia in the house. I'm fine, Edgar. How are you, Jed? How's everybody doing? All right, so let's have a look at what we have going on. Pakistan in the house with Raja. How are you, Raja? Did you just move to Pakistan? Suriname in the house. Italy in the house. And South Africa always in the house. France, dans la maison. India always here, mate. India in the house. All right, we have a great show today. And the UK in the house. How's everybody doing? Suranga, how are you, mate? Right. Okay, so Tanzania, Tassie in the house, and Kenya too. That's great, everybody. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on right on the markets. Okay, so this is happening right now. In the house, Raja. Yeah, Jed, let's make some money. Cool. So hold on. I am just going to. I don't know. I'm actually holding that. Is the US dollar Mexican peso exotic pair? My broker doesn't have it. Yeah, it is an exotic pair, but you know, I'm gonna teach you something right here. So, if you can't find the US dollar Mexican peso, make sure all the tradable markets on your broker are available to you, visible. So you right click here on the market watch and you click on show all. And if it's not there, then you don't have it, but you must have it, you know. Germany in the house. IT scope, how are you, mate? I use key level on Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Check it. I'm running in profit. Sure, I'll check it, mate. Are you long or are you short? That that could help me a little bit to to analyze your trade, right? All right, everybody. How did you guys had a great weekend or what? I had a super relaxed weekend. I am really, really, really rested to attack this trading week. Well, which broker is the best? I use AvaTrade. And Italy is in the house. Right, so let's have a look at what's going on. Let's start by looking at the US dollar currency index. And yeah, let's have a look at the 4-hour chart on the US dollar currency index. And what's cool about what's happening right now is that we are looking for longs and long onlys. Why? Hold on, Mariam. What about free access on 8-cap broker? I don't know what you mean by that. Um, I don't know. I really don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean free access to our VIP groups with you signing up to 8-cap or something like that? I don't know. So actually, let's have a look at the daily. The daily chart on the DXY. Right, so we've had a very, very, very bullish breakout on the US dollar. This level right here was broken with and completely validated with this daily candle closing way above those highs, right? So we are looking for longs and longs only due to this bullish breakout, right? Now, on the past few days, few trading days, we've had a pullback to these previous broken highs, right? To this previous value area. And, that's one of the reasons that I traded, where I'm still holding that US dollar Mexican peso long. Not holding, but I'm keeping that buy order, that pending order, that buy stop, right? Why? Because the USD seems to be just retesting these previous broken highs for the next leg up, right? Anything above the 93 level to me, 93 to 93.16, or these highs right here, is bullish on the US dollar. Yeah, the Giants. Today in the group you have posted a trade in the US dollar Mexican peso with profits at 18.30. Yeah, that's right. That was my mistake, but I corrected that mistake and I sent you guys the my targets on that trade, right? Yeah, the reason is that I copy when I send my new trades, I just copy paste, the template on which I send you the trades, and I just missed I just missed to change the target on that one, right? Gold. Yeah, gold. All right. So Jordan in the house. So let's start by looking at the DXY. Then we're going to look at the US dollar Mexican peso, which is which is my trade for today, right? And we're going to look at gold too, right? Jen, I don't use indicators at all. So the US dollar currency index, the DXY, is retesting the previous broken highs. This is extremely bullish to me, right? After that massive breakout, there was, the probability of momentum drying up was very high. Why? Because when breakouts happen, when we have these kind of candles, when big breakouts happen on big, on big key levels. In this case, because the breakout was to the upside, buyers jump into the market, right? And there's a lot of players in the market that are only looking for that breakout or that momentum on breakouts, right? That's why um, there is always a high probability of a pullback to the previous broken level, where big players are going to be jumping in. So this is just momentum traders, and now it seems that real buyers are jumping in for the next leg up in the US dollar. Iran in the house. Relax. Hola, Kaka, ¿cómo estás? All right, so we do not receive, Mariam, hold on, all right. The DXY is the U.S. dollar currency index, right? It's a basket of the most traded U.S. dollar currency pairs that gives you a gauge on how the U.S. dollar is trading, right? So I had sent a DM through IG. We do not receive we do not have any communication through social media, through Telegram, or anything at all. The only funnel that is available to communicate with us is our support email, right? So if you want more information about that, Mariam, just send us an email, and the team will get back to you. My fundamental analysis for DXY, yeah. I am fundamentally bearish on the US dollar, because of the pace of this round of quantitative easing, and we have seen no clue of tapering down from the Fed. But you have to trade what you see, and because right now I'm trading short term. I am looking for longs on the US dollar, even though fundamentally I believe that the US dollar is bearish, right? But that doesn't matter. You have to trade what you see. Names of winners. Yeah, we're going to do that at the end of the show. Don't worry about that. I don't trade palladium, I don't trade palladium, but I can look at it, right? Safe zone. You are in so hurry, man. Who is in a hurry? Yeah, Jed. The way that you do fundamental analysis, is first of all you have to think about this. What moves the market that I'm looking at. In this case, we're looking at the U.S. dollar. So what moves the U.S. dollar? What moves the U.S. dollar is the fiscal and monetary policies from the Federal Reserve, right? Any currency is moved by those decisions. Now, you have to understand how those decisions affect the market that you are looking at. In this case, the US dollar. For example, in this round of QE, we have seen a lot of new money being printed, because of the pandemic. Central banks had to step in and support that crash in equities and the economy overall, right? So basically, when central banks engage a round of quantitative easing, this means that they increase their asset purchasing program, right? That means that they start buying government debt in T notes, right, from commercial banks to inject liquidity, because actually printing new money would have a terrible inflationary pressure in the economy. So they do it this way, right? They inject liquidity by buying government bonds from commercial banks. Thus, by injecting this liquidity, commercial banks are liquid enough to continue lending money, right? Because the trigger for a erratic economy is the lack of access to credit, because everybody lives above their means. So basically, they inject this liquidity into the economy, new liquidity, right? And that means that more, in this case, US dollars are in circulation. So you have to look at it as a commodity, right? The more US dollars are in circulation, the less valuable $1 in your bank account is. So that's why the price, or not the price, yeah, I mean, the price of the US dollar goes down when in this case, the Federal Reserve starts a round of quantitative easing, right? And basically, I mean, just read about, I mean, if read about global macro and how the markets work, you know. But in this case, I mean, we are looking for longs on the US dollar just because we are trading what we see. And in this moment, we are looking at buyers jumping in here at the previous broken highs. So the probability, or the highest probability trade in this case, is long US dollar. Unless we have a clean breakout of these lows, in which case our long thesis will be invalidated. And that's why also I personally use stop orders, because I don't like entering at market, you know. I might not be the first one on the trade, but I will be the most secure because I need validation levels to get triggered, right? In the case of the US dollar Mexican peso, right? Let's continue. Let's move on to the hourly chart. In the case of the US dollar Mexican peso, my validation levels were today's highs, right? That's why I put my buy stops at the 2038 level, right? If I would have bought at market, I would have been stopped out at a loss on that trade, right? So I always look, first of all, for the directional bias, right, for the day. Then I look for the markets or for the best setup, in this case to buy US dollars. And I found that the US dollar Mexican peso gave me the best setup, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm going to take that trade immediately. You know, I use stop orders because I would hate and just entering a market and get stopped out every single day and every single trade, right? So, like I said, I might not be the first one on that long position on the US dollar Mexican peso, but I will be the most secure. Why? Because if price in this market had broken with today's highs, then we would have seen some momentum at least to retest last week's highs. Let's have a look at the chat. Oh, a safe zone is a person. All right. Okay, cool. Hello, sir. Yesterday I bought VIP signals for 1 month, but I still have not added to the VIP group. All right. I mean, you have to go to our website and log into your account, and you will find there the link to the group that you paid. TJ, I'm fine, thank you. All right, safe zone. If you ask for personal information again on my chat, I will ban you from my shows, right? Please don't do that. All right. Cool. Do you also trade by inflation? Yeah, I mean, it's. But the thing about trading inflation or having a position on inflation is that it's right now it's quite difficult, and I'm gonna go through that when we look at gold. My strategy for forex signals, well, mate, you know, I'm not gonna go through my strategy, you know, on a free show. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will do gold right now, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Why don't you provide weekly report for Forex VIP just like you do for the crypto VIP? Critic, that is an excellent question, and that is my fault. I will start doing that for you, mate. Gold is in a weird spot. So let's have a look at gold now that we had a look at the DXY, looking for longs on the US dollar, right? Let's have a look. First of all, let's have a look at the Japanese yen. And I was looking for longs on the Japanese yen and possibly shorting the pound yen. Because of this, this is FXEM's Japanese yen basket, which is basically the same thing as the DXY, but for the Japanese yen, right? So we've had a very, very bullish move on the Japanese yen, and today we were retesting the previous broken highs, which was kind of bullish, but really, I really didn't see any rejection candle on the hourly, 4-hour, etc. So my longs on the Japanese yen are voided, and I'm staying away from the Japanese yen for today at least, because, well, hold on. First of all, I'm not going to go short on the Japanese yen at all, right? At all. I am very bullish on the Japanese yen, and I'll show you why. This is the 4-hour chart on this same market, right? The FXCM Japanese yen basket. And as you can see, we are in a very, very strong bullish move. Very strong bullish move on the Japanese yen, right? To be completely honest, the Japanese yen being a safe haven, right? I'm going to still be looking for longs, right? Even though even though price has broken with the previous broken highs, I'm not going to go short. That to me makes no sense. And more so because we have this, let's call it a short-term area of support, right? So we could actually have what seems to be a fake out and then a bullish continuation. Now that's the scenario that I would trade, or that I will trade on the Japanese yen. If buyers step in and I see a rally or a bullish continuation on the overall move, that's where I'm going to start looking for longs on the Japanese yen, maybe by shorting the pound yen or the Aussie yen, right? So that's the Japanese yen. Well, Kenneth Mozart, it is my pleasure, mate. I'm really happy that our content is resonating with you and that you're learning, right? That's the whole idea behind what we do. Right, so there are two groups with the name Learn2Trade. One has around 30K members and the other has 50K members, right? So our Learn2Trade has 31,000 members, right? The other one, I think it's the scam group that you should be careful with. Right, so let's move on. Aussie is the reverse of DXY. Well, listen, mate. When when the US dollar rallies, right, that has a bearish pressure on the Aussie. But again, but the thing is that when you look at the US dollar, and right now we're looking at the USD, right, looking for longs, we need these highs to break, right? Today's highs to break in order for us to be really long on the US dollar. But first of all, you have to look at the market that you want to trade. Then go to the currency pairs to look for the best setup to, in this case, buy the US dollar, right? In the case of the Aussie, I don't trade the Aussie, right? I don't trade the Aussie or the New Zealand dollar too much because I'm a US dollar trader, right? And these markets, this market, for example, the Aussie, I'm just not in front of my screens when the Asian session is happening. Right, let's have a look at gold. And gold, my friends, is looking very good. Gold is looking good. Right, so Gold is in a weird place. Sorry. Let's start by looking at the daily. All right, Anas. So that is a scam. We will never ask you for cryptos, money, or anything at all, and we will never talk to you on Telegram or on Instagram or on Facebook or on WhatsApp or anywhere else. The only way that you can talk to us is via email and on my live shows, right? So be careful with that. Right, so gold. All right, damn it, we have been live for 25 minutes. All right, so by the end of the hour, I'm going to do the giveaway for 6 months free um, to our swing trading VIP group, right? So this is basically what we do on the swing trading group. We are still holding this Ethereum long. Our stops are actually all the way up here. And yeah, we're just holding on to that for all-time highs, baby. Right, gold. So gold, again, gold. We were talking about something. Someone asked me about inflation trades, right? Normally, you would think that gold is a hedge against inflation, right? All right, so well, thank you, TF Cup. You know, we just hustle hard, right? We just hustle hard. So gold, metals are basically, you know, everybody knows a hedge against inflation, etc., right? And of course, that prices in metals go up when risk is off, etc., etc., etc. But the thing about this market right now, and the thing, you know, is that it's quite volatile and it's not responding well to inflation in the sense that normally we would have to see, we would have to see gold prices just skyrocketing, right? But that is not happening. That is not happening. And volatile. Yeah, and the reason that that is not happening, well, this one. Okay, let's have a look at the dumps, right? This dump right here was on the Fed week when the Federal Reserve hinted that they were going to start maybe hiking rates before 2023. Boom, big dump in gold, and then here again a lack of liquidity made for a a stop hunt. Really, that was a stop hunt just for big buyers to jump in again on the around the 1680 level, right? So right now what we're looking for are longs in gold, right? Or longs in gold. Why? Because again, big buyers jump in here at the lows. And if we look at the 4-hour chart, which is the chart that I'm looking for, I'm going to delete this actually. I hate it. For this trade, what I'm looking at is this, right? Let's look at ratios. Let's look at ratios, right? How much of this drop have we retraced back in gold? Let's have a look. Where is my Fibonacci? Oh, here it is, right? So we have retraced around the 76.4, right? We have retraced 76.4%. 76.4%, I'm sorry, of that flash crash, right? Now, whilst doing that, we can see that gold is trading inside of a bullish flag, right? This is a no trade chop market, you know, very, very, very unprofitable to trade during this chop market. And more so because we are very close to this massive base. So if you remember, right, this is the level that buyers were holding, and of course that this is a level where we're going to see a lot of sell orders. But right now, if you look at gold, right, it kind of has broken with this flag, but to me, the validation level would be only if we break with the highs, right? If we break with the 1796 level or so, yeah, In this case, I would be trading a breakout momentum, a breakout bullish momentum, right? But my stops are just below these lows, below the flag lows. So I'm pretty fine with that risk, right? So let's have a look at. Hold on, let me just. I need to check on my trades. Okay. Oh, mama. Right, so that idea, the long idea in gold is still very much valid for the VIP group and for the swing trading group, both very much valid. We are seeing some very, very nice bullish momentum right now. But again, if you look at the hourly, this is a heavy, 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 heavy level. So, like I said before, I'm not going to be the first on the trade, but I'm going to be the most secure on the trade, because if we break these highs, then we're going to see some bullish momentum in this market, right? Nothing more to say about this other than that, right? Right. How do you mark confluence points on the chart? I don't understand that, mate. I don't understand that question. Right, so I mean that's gold. Silver. Actually, this is the thing, right? I mean, I have been looking for longs in silver for a while. I mean, the daily in silver just looks amazing. Well, that was a missed opportunity, mates. Right, why I'm looking for possible longs in this market is because of this. If prices in silver break the 30 level, I mean, just look at the upside potential in this market, mates. I mean, it's amazing, right? And right now the metals are rallying. Let's have a look at the hourly actually. But yeah, there's no setup for me to buy into this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna put my buy stops above these highs just because we are very close to these lows, and my stop losses would have to be below that flash crash low. So no setup in silver, but I am going to continue to look at this market. Why? Because I want to get involved long in this market for a possible breakout of that 30 level, right? So the way that I'm going to do it maybe is just wait for a rally, a break of the 25, price stabilizing around the 25 level, and then continue to the upside. That's where I'm going to try to find a long in silver if that scenario plays out, right? Hi mate, could you please explain how you did you set up the daily high and low? Also the ADA indicator. I tried few indicators. What's the ADA indicator? Yeah, I don't understand. What is the ADA indicator? New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Yeah, I'll sure look at it. Is marking support and resistance line by pin bar candles the best way? Mate. Don't get crazy around the perfect position of your horizontal lines. Support and resistance are levels. They're not. I mean, they're zones. They're not levels. So it does matter, but in this case, right? It doesn't matter if my line is here or my line is here. I know that the key level is all. I mean, it's all of this. So I'm too close to that key level, so I'm going to wait for that retest of that key level. A piece of advice: average daily range, TJ. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'll get back to that. Uh, Jed, a piece of advice, is just go. Go back in historic price action, right? And find some levels and put some lines around, and just see how price reacts around those levels, etc. I mean, your horizontal lines sure can be. I mean, just look at my gold line, right? Is it the same thing if I put it here? It's the same thing I put it here? You know, personally, I use candles bodies to put my horizontal levels. Right, we already did this, so let's move on. Pound yen. So the Japanese yen seems to be very bearish at the moment, but that's fine. I will keep on looking for shorts. Yeah, it sounds counterintuitive, but the thing about this is that until we break with this level right here, I will not be short on the Japanese yen. So let's have a quick look on the yen pairs. Pound yen rallying, euro yen rallying, Aussie yen rallying, CAD yen rallying, and someone was on the Swiss franc yen. Of course, it's rallying. I don't even look at it; it's not on my watch list, but I'm pretty sure it's rallying. Right. This is a fun one. The euro versus the Swiss franc. Right. So I am long here. Right. That's all I'm going to say about this. I do have some other orders in this market, but I wanted to show you the possibilities here, right? So we do have this area of support. You know, it's not the best one, right? But this is the area that I'm looking at, right? So I got in prematurely, you know, on a small position, a starter position, I call it. You know, when I saw the rejection of that 107 level, right? The rejection of that 107 level. But, you know, we have that massive base to the upside. My stops are a break even on that starter position because of this level, right? The 107.75, right? Now, if we go to the hourly, right now, to the hourly, again, we are seeing some very strong bearish, you know, pressure around the 107.75, but also a strong bullish pressure around the 107. So that's why I like the upside on this market, right? Now, I'm going to wait and see. And what I like about this, this hourly candle really screams bullish, right? Now, I'm going to wait and see if this level, right, these previous highs hold, or if we have a clean breakout. Now, if we have a clean breakout and we have a setup, I am going to be sending my new trade to the VIP channel on this market because the potential to the upside is quite good. So if you want to be part of that, the link is below this video. You know, we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So there is no risk for you to test us out. Do you have a replay? I missed your lecture about gold. Yeah, I mean, just rewind the live session, mate, or rewind this video with the YouTube bar. Right, so that's the euro versus the Swiss franc. Let's have a look at some majors in the euro USD. Right, let's start by looking at the daily. The daily on the euro US dollar, to be completely honest, I'm staying away from the euro USD. To me, it's trading in the middle of nowhere at the moment. The level that I would like to start looking for buys way below, around the 1628 to 1630 level. So I'm not even going to look at this. I don't know anything about FSO signals. Sorry. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So today I was looking at possible longs on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. And let's have a look at what's going on. Right, 4-hour chart. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty bearish. I'm not gonna get involved in this market at all. Even if we get some rallies on the US dollar, this is really not the one that I'm looking at to make money today, right? Hold on, let's have a look at the Insta. Yeah. Or maybe, I don't know. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Right. Oof, I haven't looked at this chart in a while. Let's have a look at the daily. This is a market that I don't trade very often. All right. Let's have a look at the daily. Right. Again, my buy zone hasn't been hit yet. So to me, there's no trade just by looking at the daily, right? I'm not gonna buy in the middle of nowhere with no clear support, right? Uh, to me, in order to get involved in a trade, I need price to reject a previous broken key level. In this case, this hasn't happened yet. So to me, there's no trade, and I don't care if price rallies all the way up here. Uh, I mean, um, I follow my rules, and that's it. Now, having said that, uh, possible shorts around these levels look extremely good, around the 69.40 to 69.20 level. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart in this market. Now, that level is too choppy to me. Yeah, uh, I hate it. I actually hate it, but all right, let's have a look. This is the reason that I hate it. It's because of my possible stop losses positioning. They would have to go here, right? And if we get some kind of a pattern, right, my entry would be my entry would be very far away from my stop loss, in the sense that it would be too wide for first target. But anything can happen, and we could actually get a very tight entry here, short on the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. So stay tuned. Uh, I've been following for so long, and I didn't ask you, where are you from? Well, I don't give personal information about me. I am a ghost. The pound. Safe zone, I believe that is the one with, I don't know, I don't even remember the name, but be careful. It's if someone contacts you via Telegram with an account that says "Learn to Trade" and ask you for money, well, that is a scam. We will never do that. The pound versus the US dollar. Well, the pound versus the USD looks super good. Right, so longs on the pound versus the US dollar look good. This is a massive zone that we are rejecting. On the daily looks fine, right? Hold on, let me just delete this. On the daily looks fine. Let's have a look on the 4-hour chart. There is no setup to me to go long, right? Now, having said that, on the 4-hour chart, what I would look for, right, is a clean break of the 37.30 level. So, this is what I would look for on the pound versus the US dollar. A break above the 37.30 level, I said, and then a consolidation before the next leg up. That all depends, I think, on where the US dollar is going to be trading. We have pre-market volume entry in about 45 minutes, so wait for that. Right, we have been live for 45 minutes, and if you excuse me, I will be right back, all right? Don't go anywhere, because the giveaway is now. Will gold be able to go high at the end of the year, or say below 1800? I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Anyone that tells you that where the price of any product or any financial product is going to be in the next 6 months is lying to you. No one knows what's going to happen. This is an auction between buyers and sellers. So anyone that's telling you where price is going to be in the next 6 months is lying to you, because what they're actually saying is that they know future auction, which cannot happen, right? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Just trade what you see. Just follow your charts and trade what you see. You know. That's my advice. So give me 1 minute. I will be right back. All right, I had to go pee. Now I'm back. I am back. So, right before I go and do this giveaway, make sure you like this video. And if you have comments about anything that we've talked about today or anything at all, you know, those are the comments. What those? I'm sorry. That's why the comments are there for. Also, we do upload a ton of videos every single day, and we're going to start uploading a ton more of free content. So if you don't want to miss it, just subscribe to the channel. That's free, mates. You know, some free stuff is always good. Right, let's have a quick a quick look at the watch list. Just oof. Right, the US dollar CAD. I mean, I am going to look for longs on the US dollar CAD. So if you want to get on that, yeah, if you want to get on that, the VIP group is there. The watch list. Right, so let's do the giveaway. No, so this is yeah, I'll do the Euro NZD after the giveaway. So what I was saying, right? So the giveaway, right? In order to be eligible, you have to follow this account, like the post, and tag 3 people. But I don't know why everybody was tagging people with the hashtag. That's not how you tag people. In order to tag a people, you have to. I mean, I'm gonna tag LEARN2TRADE, right? You have to use. I mean, this is the way that you tag people, right? Jesus Christ. So I am going to make I mean, this is the way that you tag people. I am going to make an exception on this giveaway just because it's the first one. But damn it, you need to tag people correctly. The hell. Right, so but let's pick a winner right now. And drum rolls. Pick a winner. And the winner, let's see, hold on, let's see, because if he doesn't follow us, I'm not going to give it to him. Verified, so the winner is NN Aftali 84. Congratulations, you are the winner of a 6-month free package for our swing trading VIP group, right there. I'm going to screenshot this because we need to post it. And congratulations. And we are going to continue. Hold on. We are going to continue doing giveaways. So stay tuned. We are going to. We're going to start doing a lot of more fun stuff. So stick with us. A lot of more free content. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, congratulations again. Who was it? NNA Aftali 84. You are the winner of this giveaway. Yeah, sure. I mean, hold on. I'll show you the video. Yo. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. Hold on, I'm not gonna show you my latest trade. Right, so right, stop loss on US dollar CAD. My Ethereum long got stopped at my long-term long is still running at 11,000 pips or so. You're not going to get, I mean, on the swing trading VIP group, you're not going to get my trade. I mean, I don't trade every single day, for the swing trade. No, Leo, you don't have to have a big account, and that is a misconception, actually. I do believe that the best way to grow a small account is by swing trading. Why? Let's just have a look at this, right? Just have a look at this, right? This Ethereum long that I'm currently in, right? So instead of just buying here and taking profit here for 15%, you could have, or you could be making 63%, right? Or 63%. So to me, the best way to grow a small account is to swing trade it and to hold those big winners. And that's it. Please, hold on. Let's see. Why check mine? Did it good? I don't know what you mean, CC4. Hello, Sidan. Please send winner SS to free channel. What is SS? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to send the congratulations to Aftalia 84 right now. And, thank you guys for joining me. Really, I do have fun on these shows. We're working on evolving and developing them. And, stay around because we're going to have a ton more of giveaways, free stuff. Yeah, sure, mate. Of course, that we will send the winner to the free group. Are you him? Rohit? Are you him? Because if you are, congratulations. Right, so that was a cool thing that we closed 75%, or that Olympio closed 75% of its long on the Euro GBP because we are seeing some rejection. So not too much going on, other than looking at some good possibilities on going long on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. That is still pretty undeveloped. I'm sorry. So the US dollar Mexican peso is still in play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stops below this week low, right? And of course I'm going to lower my my position size on that one. Right, Sisifo. Oh yeah, for the Ethereum trade, I mean, yeah, you are super late, mate. We took that trade back in July. On the 25th of July, we took that trade. So yeah, you're kind of late. Euro USD. All right. Let's finish up by looking at the Euro New Zealand dollar. On the daily, the Euro NZD, I mean, I hate this market with all my guts. But you know, the daily looks bearish. You know, I don't trade the New Zealand dollar. This is just a market that I don't like. Why? Just have a look at how choppy this fucking market is. Why would you want to trade this? I don't know. Beats me. But you know, let's have a look. Right, looks bearish. I mean, that's the only thing that I can say, you know. All right, let's see some validation levels that could work for shorts. Yeah, I mean, I would love. If I were to get involved here, I would short below the 70.35 or so, right here. Anything above that is just not good enough, right? I mean, shorts are not validated, but you know, I mean, just by looking at the 4-hour chart, you know, the 4-hour candles, there's a big ass struggle between buyers and sellers. Just have a look at those indecision candles and those big wicks, right? There's a big battle here. So shorting at the moment at market right now, it's way too risky because you don't know what's going to happen, right? If I mean, yeah, price could drop to the 70-50 level or so, but then buyers could jump in and stop you out, right? To me, this is just I hate it. What can I say? But you know, if I were to short, I would look below the 70-30 level or so. Is this necessary for a new trader? Hold on. To first learn about how to trade or just take your VIP signals and follow entry? You know, it depends on what you want to do, right? I mean, some people, you know, are just not interested in learning how to trade, right? They're just not interested in learning how to trade, which is fine, which is completely and utterly fine. Some people are just, you know, following my trades and Olympia's trades to make money, and that is fine. You know, but if you want to learn how to trade, you know, a good way to do it is just you know, show up to these shows, you know, follow our analysis and our rationales, you know, on the VIP channel, and then we are starting to develop some other kinds of content that you are going to like. So we do have, you know, we do have exits. No, we do have what everybody wants, in the sense that if you just want to follow my trade, that's fine. But if you want to learn, right? I mean, I'm here. Right? At least, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm the goat or anything else. You know, some people just don't agree with the way that I trade, and that's fine because there's a lot of trading personalities, right? But you know, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, and I taught myself how to trade, you know, and you know, it took me years, and this is where I've landed. You know, this makes sense to me, you know. And also, if you really wanna learn how to trade forex, and you wanna you know, develop yourself in as a forex trader, learn about global macro. You know, because trading a market that you don't understand why it's moving, it's just going to be too hard. You know. So yeah, I mean, my advice is to learn about global macro, and yeah, backtest. You know, backtest your trades. You know, go back in historic price action. I mean, if you already have a way that you trade, you know, go back in historic price action and try to find those setups in historic price action to see how they did. You know, and start mining that data. You know. I mean, this is to me. This is just about probabilities and simple math, mate. Right. There's nothing to it. Of course, I mean, you know, when I say that it's just about you know, probabilities and simple math, is because, for example, right, on the U.S. dollar Mexican peso trade, right, this setup, well, It looks awful, the forward chart, but let's look at the hourly, right? This setup, right, has a high probability of success. Why? One, because of the technical setup, and two, because of my bias or my directional bias for today on the US dollar. So that trade has a high probability of success, right? And I know that this setup, this setup has an above 70% probability of success because I have done the backtest on this exact setup. So I really don't care if price, triggers me in and then stops me out on this trade. I would take that trade every single day on a vacuum because it makes money on the long term. So you need to land on this. You need to understand the math behind the trade that you're trading, the math behind the setups that you're trading, and you need to understand what moves the market that you want to trade, and you need to focus on one currency, not on a currency pair. So yeah, those are my advices. Again, congratulations and Aftalia 84. I'll see you, mate, um, on the Stream Trading VIP group. If you are here right now, in order to receive your giveaway, you actually, I don't know how we're going to do that. All right, just let me think the way that we are going to know for sure that it's you. Oh, yeah, I know how we're going to do that. All right, so thank you again. Sidan, I already did gold, so if you wanna hear what I have to say about gold, my advice is that you just go back in this video around the 50-minute mark, and you'll be able to see it. So thank you again for joining me, mates. Yeah, high daily high lows and average daily range. Yeah, I'll do that on the next. I'll do that on the next stream. We've been live for an hour. I do have um, a meeting, a call in about 5 minutes. So I'm sorry I can't do that for you today, but I'll do that on the next show. Again, thank you for joining me, guys. I do have fun doing these shows. I appreciate you joining me, and let's keep on keeping on, like the hippies used to say. Cheers.